Welcome back, everyone. So today let's talk about The Children from 1980, which I watched on Amazon Prime, and is a 1980s slasher movie-ish made by Troma, where these kids on a school bus run through a toxic leak, or a leak of toxic waste that, like, chemicals come out of this valve, and, like, it, like, fogs up to where they go through it, and then the parents don't know where the kids went. And these kids suddenly gain this thing where, like, if they get a grip on you or hug you, they will burn you until you die. Like, and they've got black fingernails. That alone, like, was awesome before I even watched it. I love the idea of that. That sounded really fun and really cheesy. And this is a Troma movie. It's gonna be cheesy. And I've only seen, I think this is only my second Troma movie, funny enough, because I watched Mother's Day from 1980 as well, like last year, and I enjoyed that one, but not as much as this one. I really like this one a lot more. And this one, it's funny because I want to mention the score to this, because Harry Manfredini, who did the score for Friday the 13th, the first six, and then he did those, but also during the year 1980, he made the score for this, and he made the score for the first Friday the 13th movie. So the score in this is almost verbatim the same score as Friday the 13th, the original, which is, like, the second I heard the score in this movie, I was like, this sounds just like Friday the 13th. And then, boom, what do you know, Harry Manfredini is on the list for composer. I'm like, okay, that makes total sense. And they made it in the same year, so he literally kind of recycled the same score in, I don't know which one of these came first, because they both came out in 1980, but I don't know which one. But it's really funny that it's the exact same score, they're just using it again. And they did that in other slashers too, like in Slaughter High, like they used Harry Manfredini's, like, music, or he composed it and, like, he reused some music. Again, like, it's weird, the Friday the 13th score is very memorable, and a lot of movies replicate it, or repeat it. So that's really funny that they keep doing that, or they kept doing that in the 80s. Now, this one, like I said, the idea of this is ludicrous and silly, but I really loved this movie because of all the fun about... I thought that these kids were actually really creepy and effective. The way that they go along and act all innocent, like they just go up and put their arms out like they want to hug, and then they grip somebody and then they burn the person until they die, until they're a skeleton, which is really funny. There's a hilarious scene where, like, one mom's, like, freaking out like her daughter's still missing, and then the daughter's, like, outside the patio like, "Mommy!" And then she puts her arms out, and then the woman's like, "Sweetie," and, like, they hug, and then the woman just screams bloody murder because she starts melting, and then, like, she turns into a literal skeleton and falls over. Like, that was awesome. It was legitimately funny, like, watching that reaction. And the children in this really are creepy and effective, too. Like, they actually work really well, because they have these creepy-ass smiles. It's not like Village of the Damned where they all look the same. It's their normal-looking kids, but they, like, just get a creepy smile and stare, and I love it. I love how creepy they are in this movie. They really work in how creepy they are. But this movie is obviously what it is. It's unintentionally funny and stupid, but I loved it. I loved this. It was a really fun time. And I want to see more Troma movies, and I've been recommended other ones. I want to see, like, Romeo and Juliet, like, stuff like that, but I just haven't had a chance yet. And again, that's why we have this channel for, because I love having reactions to movies like this, especially horror, since I love horror movies. I love filming these reactions, so this one was a really fun time. I really enjoyed The Children. So tell me down below what you think of this movie, and thank you guys so much for watching.